Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Steph's Movies and Music. I am, of course, your host, Steph. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is another one of those music halls. Is that what I'm calling it? I don't know. One of those videos where I show off, very, very braggingly show off all the shit that I have acquired within the last month or two, or sometimes three. Just depends on how long I feel like putting it off for, basically. We got some, of course, vinyl to show off today. We also have some other things that I normally don't show off. As well as some video games, which I had just started showing off, I think the last video we did, which I think was 2 months ago. I think we're going to save the vinyl for last this time. I don't have a whole lot going on before then. First, let's go with the video games. I believe I got this one for Easter from my mom. This is Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. It's in brilliant condition, and I think I have a reason for that. She got it off of Walmart's website. This might end up being a repro, because I heard that was a thing on even just GameStop's website. If you order from there, they have all the retro stuff. A lot of times they end up being repros, which is such a shame. It makes sense why they're doing that, but I wish they would have like like before you order it, it has like this little thing that pops up with red text saying, hey, just so you know, what you're about to buy may or may not be a fake. Because that's what repros are. And so as great as this is to have in my collection, that's fine. I am totally happy with this, unless of course I end up finding what I believe to be an actual cartridge of Ocarina of Time for like 15-20 bucks. If I could find one for a good deal, then I'll go ahead and pick it up, and then I'll probably just do something with this. I don't know. Moving on, we have something a little strange here. This is, I think we got this at a place called Anime Egg Roll. Obviously, there's anime involved. There's a bunch of build kits. They're like, what are they? Like Genshin or Gundam kits. Whatever. Raven's really into those. I'm not so much. I always like to tease her about it. But anyway, I got this there. They sell Famicom and Super Famicom games there, which is only fitting, right? So, this is, I believe you pronounced this Tarvac. This is for the Famicom, which is the Japanese Nintendo Entertainment System. As you can see, that is Japanese. 1987, it's made by Taito, but it was 10 bucks, and hey, I mean, whatever. I don't really have any Famicom games, I only have a few, so I figured why the hell not? When in Rome, This one was, I think we bought, I bought the same day as the Famicom game, and that's Far Cry 5. Now let's finally get into some music-related stuff, alright? Now these interesting contraptions are 8 tracks. So, I don't know if these ever really took off. I think vinyl was always a lot bigger. I think cassettes were even a lot bigger. I think when I buy 8 tracks from now on, I'm only gonna buy 8 tracks if they're like a 70s album. Because I feel like that just makes sense. When you get into the 80s, I feel like it makes more sense to have it on a vinyl record or a cassette. Or, a CD, of course, because those were a thing back then, too. Like this one, I probably shouldn't have bought this one. I should have bought, they had a couple of Eagles albums on 8 tracks. I should have gotten one of those instead of this. But, it's Deep Purple's Perfect Stranger. I think this is a platinum selling album, and it came out in 1984. This was only $5. I think all of these were roughly $5. Yes, all of them were. Here's one that you don't really hear about a whole lot. It's Crystal Ball. This is a Styx album that I do not own on vinyl. So this was another $5. And I think this is certified gold by the RIAA. I think this only has one top 40 hit, and it was Mademoiselle, I believe. I think that went to like number 36. This album came out in 1976. One last one. This one's a very 70s album. The Edgar Winter Group, They Only Come Out at Night. First time I saw this, I was like, what the holy hell is that? But, I mean, I'm assuming it only comes out at night. Just with the context that I'm given. I assume this particular creature, they're nocturnal. They only come out at night. I think I'm carrying this joke out a little too long. Anyway, the Edgar Winter Group, They Only Come Out at Night. I think this is a double platinum album. I've actually seen the Edgar Winter Group. Well, not actually. I haven't seen the Edgar Winter Group, but I've seen Edgar Winter because he's a part of, as of now, he's a part of the Ringo Starr All-Star Band. So, yeah, he did really well. He still sounds really good for his age, especially. The moment we've all been waiting for, probably, hopefully. Hopefully you clicked on this video and hopefully there was a moment that you've been waiting for. AC/DC, Blow Up Your Video. Tres Hombres, or however you say that, ZZ Top. This has Lagrange on it. And let's see, anything else? Jesus Just Left Chicago, Waiting for the Bus, Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. Yeah, those are the ones that I recognize. 1973, just over 50 years old. This is a gold-selling album. I got a few 99-cent ones. These are ones that I probably wouldn't have even paid like $5 for. But because they're 99 cents, you might as well get them. Not sure if they even work. Honestly, I should probably play test them. But yeah, this is Rick Springfield, Success Hasn't Spoiled Me Yet. I think this is a platinum selling album. Here you go. I've seen him before too. He put on a pretty good show. Here's one, Neil Young, Live Rust. Well, okay, this is Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Live Rust. So this is a live album, of course. I don't know what this is certified, and it was another one of those 99-cent records at VSOC. I don't know what it's certified. It's from 1979. I don't really know anything about this. Quadrophenia from The Who. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I'm trying to get every single Who studio album. And this is, what is this? 1973. However, I believe this is like a 1980 repressing or something like that. It is a repressing for sure, because it's 1973 and it has a barcode. It's not remastered. It's gotta be like 1981, 1982 repressing. Something like that. Here's one that I've been looking for a really, really long time. And I got this at I guess you could call it kind of an antique mall place. Just right around the corner from where I live. It's just a few blocks away. And I'm going for every Elton John studio album. And so can't do that without this. Madman Across the Water, Elton John. This is the one with Tiny Dancer on it. You also got Levin on it. And of course Madman Across the Water, which is a good song. It's a pretty long song, I believe. Here's one I got at Half Price Books. Ozzy Osbourne, Patient Number 9. Maybe I'll do an album review of this. Don't hold your breath for it, though. Anyway, $25. Half Price Books. It's pre-owned, but... And it would have been cool if it was a gatefold album, but it's not. It is a purple edition, though. Purple. Is that translucent? I think it's translucent. I guess it's translucent. Something like that. Elton John, Empty Sky. Now, thing about this, well, first of all, it's $6. This is his first album, which came out in 1969, but it only came out in 1969 in the UK. This version of it came out in 1975. This is the American version. Here's the Pretenders Learning to Crawl for $8. This has Back on the Chain Gang. I believe that this is a platinum selling album. When did this come out? 1982, 1983, 1980. Okay, so 1984, I guess. REO Speedwagon. Wheels Are Turning for $8. $8 seems to be the magic number at Half Price Books. You get a lot of decent albums there for $8. Let's see, One Lonely Night. You got Live Every Moment. Can't Fight This Feeling. Wheels Are Turning, I believe, is also a hit. This also came out in 1984. It's in pretty good condition, all things considered. Alright, Corey Hart. Let's get some Canadian rock in here. This is for $6, so a little bit cheaper. And they do that weird thing that it's this way. It's facing this way on this side, but then on the back side it's upside down. I hate it when they do that. This has, I think, Never Surrender, Everything in My Heart, I believe, was a hit too. I don't know. I'm not a big Corey Hart guy. It's not that I don't like him. It's just one of those guys that I've never really dug into their career. Rick Springfield's kind of another one of those guys. But the thing is, with Rick Springfield, I kind of had dug into his career, especially after I saw him live. You know, he's playing all his hits. And one of those things that I notice about him is that a lot of his songs kind of sound the same. So, like, when I'm adding songs to my library on Apple Music, I really only need, like, 1, 2, maybe 3 Rick Springfield songs, because for the most part, all of them sound the same. So I'll get, like, Jesse's Girl, of course. And then, I don't know, maybe, like, What Kind of Fool Am I? And I Get Excited, or something like that. Those are the 3 that I need. Oh, this one comes with a little poster. How about that? I'm not going to get it all out, but it comes with a poster. That's interesting. I don't know what this is certified. I'm going to say it's platinum. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to say it's platinum. Crosby, Nash, Live. Interesting. On here you get Immigration Man, Lee Shore. There's only a few tracks on here. I Used to Be a King, Page 43, Field Worker, Simple Man, Foolish Man, Mama Lion, and Deja Vu. I only really recognize 2 or 3 of those. How old is this? 1977. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if that's certified or anything like that. But once again, it's another one of those things for $1. Why the hell not? Mind Games from John Lennon. I want to say this is my first John Lennon album that I have on vinyl. It's a big day here for Stuff's Movies and Music. No, it actually says here it's a Capitol reissue, so I'm glad it actually lets you know right off the bat. From 1973, of course, another dead giveaway is the Barcode. In 1973, no album out there had a barcode on it, so I'm gonna say it's a gold-selling album. Equinox from Styx. This has Light Up and Lorelei on it. I think Lorelei was a top 40 hit, probably within the top 30, maybe. This is a gold-selling album. All right, now Pat Benatar and The Heat of the Night. Here you go. It's got a little bit of rip there, which is unfortunate. This, of course, has Heartbreaker, I Need a Lover, which is actually, I think, a John Mellencamp song. I like her version better, though. They sang that one live when I saw her. Of course, they sang Heartbreaker as well. In the Heat of the Night, We Live for Love, Rated X. This is a platinum album. This is 1979. Here's a big one that I've been trying to get for a really long time, and for only $6 as well. Fleetwood Mac, self-titled album, or the White Album, I think it might also be called. This has, let's see, Monday Morning, Rhiannon, Landslide. This came out in 1975, of course, from Warner Brothers. looks like I need to glue it a little bit. Paul McCartney and Wings. And I don't really recognize any of these songs on here. It has a booklet though, and this booklet's very interesting. Paul's shaving, of course, good for him. Taking care of yourself and your hygiene. Anything else here that's interesting? All that stuff. No. And then the boobies again, and I believe the booby page is pretty much the last page, other than all that, all the lyrics and whatnot. So, interesting packaging. Don't know why he felt the need to show all that. Alright, here's another one that I believe was 99 cents. Atlanta Rhythm Section. It's Champagne Jam. I don't know anything about this. I don't really know anything about the band. 1978, Polydor Records. This is probably OG pressing, just from the looks of it. I don't know what it's certified or anything like that. Georgia Satellites, Keep Your Hands to Yourself, and Battleship Chains is what the hype sticker says. This is their self-titled album. I think this came out in 88. No, 86. My bad. I don't know if this is certified. I'm going to say platinum. Okay, Listen Like Thieves from NXS. It's got What You Need, Listen Like Thieves, Kiss the Dirt. This is 1985. I want to say this is a... double platinum selling album, because I think this is before Kick came out, which I think was like 1980, 7, maybe 88. And now we got, I think this is another one of those 99-cent albums. This is Jackson Browne. I feel like this opening is wrong. This is supposed to be on this side, I think. But anyway, Jackson Browne, Lives in the Balance. I don't know what the hits are on this one. I don't know what's certified either, so I'm not gonna guess. Neil Young, Comes a Time. I don't know anything about this one either, but it came out in 1978. It's The Magician's Birthday from Uriah Heep. I don't think I had a Uriah Heep album before this, so this is another first. This is a gold selling album, and that's it, actually. Yep, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me just bragging about all the shit that I've gotten over the last 2 months. It's a good little stack. I'm gonna have fun alphabetizing, because I always do. Actually it is pretty fun. It's just when I get like fucking 50 albums that, it becomes kind of a pain in the ass. But I think there's probably about 15, 20-ish here. That's manageable. I'm gonna have to find a place to store these. I have a few 8-tracks, but not a whole lot, so I gotta find a place. But anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys hopefully soon. Steph signing off.